Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. But first and foremost, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, subscribe, turn the notification bell on for when new videos drop. But most importantly, guys, don't forget to just subscribe to the channel. Kind of need that in order for me to be able to do this live stream because the main thing I want to do is just a live stream and be able to actually talk to a lot of United fans. But yeah, so don't forget to just subscribe to the channel. But yeah, let's get into today's video. What we're going to be talking about today, we're going to be discussing our transfer this window, the priority targets, the priority position that we're looking into, and the outgoings, pretty much. So those are the key things that I really want to talk about. And yeah, we just have to see how things go. But with no Champions League, we're short on money, and also pool power has been going or has been going down over years, over the years anyway. Like the ability that we used to have to be able to get whatever players that we want, we don't seem to have that anymore. And obviously, that's because of the performances on the pitch. The way we kind of perform, obviously, performance results. Performance determines the result, and if our performance is rubbish, then obviously we're not going to be able to on our league standing as well. We're finishing 15th, 16th. We're not going to be attracting players that of that caliber of the ilk that we're going to need to push us forward and be a better team. But hopefully the name still carries a bit of weight, and it certainly does if we're still able to sign players. So yeah, we're going to be talking about the priority targets, priority positions, and the outgoing. So let's start with the priority targets, the priority positions, sorry. So the priority positions that Manchester United are currently looking into for next season is striker. We're looking for a striker. We're looking for a number 10, and we're looking for a winger and a possible loan move for a number 8. Now, who are these players that we're actually looking at in these positions? Knowing the manager that we currently have in Ruben Amorim, I believe is probably thinking about a player that can probably play multiple positions. So if we're looking at a striker, would expect he would want a striker that might be able to play a 10. And if we're looking for wingers, he'll be expecting a winger that will be able to play both wings, like right, left. We saw what happened with Dogu when he came in. He was playing left wing back. We've seen him play right wing back, but obviously his most dominant and the most the best position would for me would have to be the left wing back position. But just for injuries, in case we have injuries, or like a player to be able to cover both sides. We've seen Diogo Dalot do that. We've seen Mazarawi do it as well. So that's the kind of manager Ruben Amorim is, a player that can play in multiple positions. The priority position, like I said, is a striker, 10 winger, and a possible loan move for number 8, which again I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And the first target that we have, to be fair, right now I'm not even sure what position we're buying him to fill. But again, what I've said is multiple position. Matheus Cunha. Now, Matheus Cunha is a player that is pretty much on the verge of signing for Manchester United. We're just waiting for that pen to paper. According to Fabrizio, they've already done the personal terms have been agreed. The scheduled payment has been agreed as well with Wolverhampton. I think all that's left to do is just to get it over the line. And Matthias Cunha is a player that can play number 10. He's also a player that can play as a forward. He's very skillful. Is strong, and ideally, I actually like him as a player as well. And he's very integral. Integral. Is very integral to the survival of Wolves at Wolverhampton this season. I can't deny. Nobody can actually deny that. The way he played, gave Wolves the ability to be able to stay in the Premier League, or it gave them the resurgence that they needed to be able to stay in the Premier League. It was definitely one of the, if not their best player in my own humble opinion. Like I said, yeah, he's very strong in possession. He's skillful. He's got skills. Brazilian. He's got a good link-up play. From what I've seen him, I actually liked him before it was linked to him, and I remember saying to myself, "Yeah, I wouldn't mind a player like this at Manchester United. Definitely not." Also, imagine him and not having to obviously rely so heavily on Bruno. And we got someone else who can actually create. He's a very creative player. He can create. His link-up play is good. He can finish as well. I believe he's in 33 matches, he scored 15 goals, 6 assists. Not bad as all. Not bad. That's something that Manchester United definitely need in the squad. And yeah, it's a good signing for me personally. I'll take it. The price, 62.5 million is a lot of money. I'm not going to lie. 62.5 million pounds is a lot of money, and is that the kind of player we should be looking for right now, especially that we're scrapped, we're short for we're scrapped for cash basically. So how do we tend to like be able to afford these players? But the simple answer is the structure of the payment. So there's been a different structure in place, which I believe will run to 2027. That's when we'll be fully paid off in 2027, from the reports that I've been reading, which suggests that we might still have a bit more money in a bank. So let's hope that's the case. And this is just one of many positions that we need to fill this summer. So the earlier the better. The earlier we can bring him in, the better, so that we can understand what other positions that is needed to fill in. Yeah. So like I said, it's a player that is what in 33 Premier League games. Let me just show you guys, just so you guys can see as well. Yes, here we are, and this is what we're really interested in. This right here, in yeah, right here, right here, right here. That's it. That's it. 33 matches, 15 goals, 6 assists. This is something that we definitely do need in Manchester United. Like 15 goals, that's not bad. It's not a bad return at all for a player that was playing 10 and striker in a Wolverhampton team who are finished below us, by the way. A point below, finished a position below us in 17th, I want to say, because we finished fifth. No, in 16th we finished 15th. Funny enough, we finished 15th in the league. They finished just a position behind us. So imagine if we had this in our squad, the chances that Rasmus missed, the goals that we didn't, the goal we should have got that we didn't get. So imagine all of that. It would have been helpful definitely to a struggling team like Manchester United, this season that we just finished. So definitely someone that we definitely need in our squad. We need the goals, we need the assists. So I'm happy about that. I'm not gonna sit and say that that's not something that we want in our squad. We definitely be looking for that. But yeah, so that's one of our transfer target. It's not even so much of a target anymore, because I believe we've pretty much signed him. And what I'm actually looking for is, imagine him and Bruno in our team. It not only does it improve our creativity, it also improves the chances of us winning games. Because if you have someone that can score, then and you have a player in Bruno that can create, and in Cunha that can create, then yeah, the position will be higher. The end result or the end of the game should be much better then. So we're already making a better decision, or making a better signing than what we currently have. That Yeah, we're pretty much making a better signing than what we currently have. So that I'm happy with. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm not happy with that. Definitely happy. Another player that we're looking into is Brian Mbomo. Now, from Brentford. A lot of people will probably think, "Oh, is that what we should be looking at, a player from Brentford?" I'm sorry. What other players are you expecting us to be looking for? Like, I don't understand. With our league position, what other players are we going to be looking for? We have to look for other. if we go outside the UK, look in Europe, there's a lot of talent out there, but we're not looking for the cream of the crop. We've already done that in this team. We've done that. We've signed the Di Marias, we've signed the Falcao, we've signed all of that. It didn't really work out. So now we need to start looking for young emerging talent. Not so much young, because I do want a bit of experience, but someone that we know that, you know what, the ceiling is high. I'm talking about a 22, 23-year old, or between the age of 20 and 25, which is what we're looking at. And I would like to say that this guy fits perfectly. He's 25 years old. He's played in the English Premier League. He's aware. He knows what he needs to do. He's strong on the ball. It's very difficult to get a ball off him sometimes as well. So and he's very direct in his attacking. So I'll definitely take him 100%. And if we're looking at his stats as well, let me just bring that up as well so that you guys can see it. Because I really want everyone to understand what we're trying to bring in and what they've achieved before we're looking at them. We're not just just making things up. So let me see. Yeah, here we are. So here's Brandon. This is what we're looking for. This is what we're interested in. Again, let me go back. Last season, 38 games, 20 goals. 20 goals in the Premier League last season. 7 assists. 20 goals and 7 assists in the Premier League last season. I mean, that should put him somewhere. Let me just even quickly do this thing, because highest goal scorer, Premier League stats. Because I want to know where he stands in Premier League stats. That's amazing. I didn't even think he scored 20 goals. I didn't know he scored 20 goals. Right. He's fourth top goal scorer in the league. Right there. He's right there. Fourth in the league. He's got 20 goals. My gosh. I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. That's something that I'm just like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I wonder how much they want for my man. 15 Newcastle are also linked to him. Newcastle, and another thing I've noticed is that the players that we're linked to, Newcastle's are also linked to them, or they're after them as well at the same time. I mean, it's not a problem. Again, this is now where it gets difficult, because if I'm Brandon Bomo, what am I thinking? Who am I going to? A team that can offer me Champions League, or a team that can offer me football in Europe, or a team that's not in Europe? Obviously, the more attractive one is the one in Europe. So here's the dilemma, and this is where I'm saying that our name doesn't really mean anything anymore. We already saw that with the lad. He's gone to Chelsea. He's said no to Man United. Man United is going to Chelsea. So Brian Mbeumo, if he decides that he wants to go to Newcastle, you can't blame him for that. You can't blame me. And I also understand and I see the reason why Newcastle won him. 20 goals and 7 assists. 27 goals and assists last season in 38 games. What a return that is. What a return that is. And not only is the stats, it's the fact that this guy the way he plays on the pitch as well. Everything that the stats are backing him up. Do you know what I mean? So he's a good player. He's a really, really good player. And I do like him. And I do believe like it'll make sense for Man United. It'll definitely 100% make sense for us to sign him. 50 million though? I don't know. I don't know. 50 million seems a lot. 50 million pounds, not euros, pounds, sterling. Whew, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money, guys. But again, is a player that we need. We definitely need this player. So he's another player that we're looking into. Rory Delap, like I said, he already left. He's gone to Chelsea. I don't blame him. They offer us they offers a lot more than Man United can offer. Another player that I'm hearing in the striker position is Victor Osimhen. Now, for me, would I take Victor? Hell yeah, I'll take Victor. Victor's better than anything we've got right now, Man United. Anything. And he's a top striker. Top striker. Absolute top striker. Let me just check out what Victor Osimhen is. Victor Osimhen. Oh, that's not how you spell it. Yeah, there you go. Victor is 26. Victor's 26. And again, what I'm interested in, 26 goals and 5 assists in 30 games. Yes, this is a Galatasaray in the Super League in Turkey, but is a player that's done it in Napoli, Galata. He's a top striker, man. He's a top striker. There's nothing else that needs to be said. He's a top striker. And that is what that matters. He's a top striker. We need a top striker. So Manchester United, yes, we should go get him. I'll take him. I'll definitely take him. I'll take him on my club. I'll take him on my team. 100%. I won't even think twice about it. We need players like him. But yeah, so that's the players, the incoming that the expected income is that we're looking for Manchester United. That's where that we're being linked to so far, so good. But yeah, now let's go into the outgoings. The outgoings, we've got Rashford, 40 million. I don't know the story yet. I think he had an agent that went to Barcelona, so he's been linked with Barcelona, linked with Aston Villa. Hopefully, we can get something out of that because I do feel like the relationship between Manchester United and Marcus Rashford is over. Victor Lindelof is another one that's come to the end of his career. Ericsson, end of his career. I expect him to both of them to be leaving. They're not even on tour. Not for that reason, obviously, but they're not currently not on tour. Another possible outgoing is Rasmus Højlund. Now, there's two possibilities with this guy from what I've read so far. I'm hearing Napoli are willing to swap him for Osimhen and some money. I'll take that, depending on how much they want with Rasmus. Because with the season that he's had, terrible, terrible season that he's had, I don't know even if it's worth anything. I don't know. How much is it worth? I like to who? That's the question. Clearly to Napoli, if Conte wants him, like by all means, take him. I don't mind that. And I'm also hearing that Inter wants him. Again, it's a strange one. It's a strange one. But if Inzaghi wants to take him, please, I'll drive. I don't mind. Or if I have to take, I'll. But listen, I'll be in Manchester. I'll pack his suitcase for him. As a matter of fact, I'll call tax. I'll be the Uber driver. I'll drive him to the airport. And if he wants me to be the airport to be the driver in what's it called Serena as well in Rome or whatever it is that they're going to, yes, I'll go there too. In Milan, sorry, in Milan, I'm not Italian. I'll go Milan too, and I'll pick him up from the airport and take him to San Siro so they can sign him because I don't know what they're seeing in, but it's a prayer. It's a prayer, and I'm praying that my prayers gets answered because I definitely, I'd like to see the back of Rasmus Højlund. I don't hate the guy personally. I still think he might become good because he's still young, still 21. Look at Eucharist. At 21, it was at I believe it was at Wolves at Wolverhampton, but they didn't use him. But now look at him, top player. So yeah, I'll definitely take. I think they're saying something about 50 million. If they're paying 50 million for him, I'll definitely take it. Please come for him. Napoli, Inter, come for Rasmus. A possible swap with Osimhen, I'll take. A 50 million take just to buy him, I'll take it. Whatever the wage structure is, whatever the payment structure is, as long as that guy just leaves this club, please leave this club. I'll take it. But yeah, another possible outgoing might be Garnacho. If Garnacho leaves as well, again, I like Garnacho, but there are some things that you don't say, even though he's right in what he said, which is what he should have started that final. I believe he should have started in that final, and I believe we lost that final because of Ruben Amorim, but that's not here or there. If we're going to be getting rid of Garnacho, I'll take 50, 55 million for him. That's fine. I don't mind 55 million for it, so we can just let him go. I want Cass to live. I do want Casemiro to leave, and that's not because I don't like Casemiro. I think it's still one of the best midfielder at Manchester United. But the problem with Casemiro is his legs are gone. His legs are completely gone. What's in his head is still there, and that's what gets him out of trouble sometimes. And it is even what makes him, what gives him the ability to be able to still play in this league at this age, at the time, is because it's old. It's old. I've seen people breeze past him. I've seen players breeze past him. Players that are not even fast to breeze past him. I'm pretty sure Kobe Mainoo could breeze past him. And that's not down to Casemiro's footballing ability. That is just down to the fact that he's old. He's old and his legs can't carry him like that no more. Now imagine a Casemiro who's like 5, 6 years younger. By all means, at Man United, stay there. Like I wouldn't mind. And I know a reason is his wage is too high. He's got one of the highest wage bill in Manchester United. Him and Marcus Rashford. If those two leave, we have more of a breathing space, and that's what I'm looking for. A bit more of just a breathing space for my club, for my team, so we can actually bring more players in. That's what I'm looking for. Tom Eaton's gone, and his contract's expired. Although he is on tour of Asia right now, and it expires end of July. So his contract coming to an end as well. Sancho, I'm hoping that it stays at Chelsea. Chelsea are having are discussing terms with him, so hopefully he accepts their term and he stays and goes to Chelsea because I've had enough of that guy. Onana is another guy I want to see the back end of. I don't want to see Onana, and I've been hearing Joel Garcia as a replacement for him. But who wants Onana? Who's going to take him? That's another question. We've got so many players that it still remains questionable about whether other teams will be interested or not. So many. But if there's a team that's interested, again, volunteer to be their Uber driver to and from. I don't mind. I would like to see the end of that guy. The end of him, please. So I'll take Joe Garcia. I've seen the brother play a few times. I'll definitely take him. But yeah, so that's the list of outgoings that we know about. We've got Anthony as well in Real Betis. Hopefully Betis will keep him. If Betis want to keep him, again, I'll take. I know we're not going to get back what we pay for him. If we can get half of what we pay for him, I'll take that. Half of what we pay for Anthony, I'll take it. That's good enough. Again, added to the money that we've got to do a transfer this year. So I'll definitely 100% take that. So yes, like we've already the transfer. But the here we go for Matheus Cunha is pretty much imminent. So we just have to wait and see what happens. What happens with that? We know the outgoings. Another possible outgoing might be Bruno Fernandes. Now, if Bruno leaves, wow, we're in trouble. Manchester United is in trouble if Bruno Fernandes leaves. Because I think people forgetting what this guy has done for Manchester United. They're forgetting who this guy is for Manchester United. Like he's not a joke, you know. He's not a waste player. And I know the likes of Saeed from Saeed TV, Manchester United fan, big fan of his, good guy. I actually like him as well. Rants from Rants and Rants FC or something like that. Expressions brother, him as well. They don't seem to like Bruno, but they're forgetting without Bruno Fernandes. Where would Manchester United be without Bruno Fernandes this season? That's something that they're forgetting. Where would we be without Bruno Fernandes this season? It makes no sense. Now I'm gonna show you some report and some stats on Sky Sports. Just in case you guys haven't seen it, I'm going to show you here. And I want to show you why Bruno is so important at Manchester United. I want to show you to you. Because people underestimate how important this guy is, or they underestimate the importance of him. Now, this is based on just they're comparing with other central and attacking midfielder in Europe top 5 leagues. In Europe's top 5 leagues, by the way, just so you know, that's his stats per 90. That's his stats. Yeah. Now I want to show you this in the Premier League this season, where he's ranked. This is his ranking in the Premier League this season. I'll blow it up for you lot so you lot can see a bit more, because I want you to be able to see it clearer. Stats this season: chances created 91 percentile, first in the league. For chances, you could not fault this guy if he has a striker that's not scoring goals. Rants. You're talking about stats. Saeed, you don't like this guy. Watch when he leaves. Watch when he leaves. This guy we're in problems. He's the only creative player we got. We're about to add another one in Matheus Cunha, which will be better. If we now get rid of him, we know what he could do. We don't know what Matheus Cunha is going to come and do. Although we know what he can do for Wolverhampton. But let him play with this guy. Because if this guy goes, we're pissed. I'm going to say that for sure. We're pissed. We are pissed. Chances created 91 percentile, first. Final third passes attempt, 864, first. Through balls attempt, 31, first. Goals from outside the box, 5, first. He scored 5 goals from outside the box. He's first in the league. Nobody else. Crosses attempted, 186, third. It's an attacking midfielder. Bro, don't underestimate this guy, please. Like, you don't need to take away the biases. He loses the ball a lot, but that's because of what he's trying to do, what he does. He loses the ball quite a lot, but you can see the reason why. Clearly, you clearly see the reason why he loses the ball, because of what he does. And he's the only reason why we even went as far as we did in that Europa League. He's the reason why. And then to the final, people will say, okay, so what happened to him in the final? You can't expect him to do everything. Guys, there's 11 players in our team. 11 players. You can't expect him to carry the 10 players. And then we had a shit... what's it called? We might as well not. We have an open goal, basically. We have an open goal. Then we don't have any keeper in goal. We have an open goal, literally. So understand what you're trying to get rid of here. But yeah, so I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll offer in 100 million for Bruno. Now, at first I thought, yeah, I'll take it. Please, we need the money. I'll take 100 million. But then I thought about it. 100 million, unless we know that we've got a player ready there now on Bruno's level that we can go get, that is going to come to Manchester United with no Champions League. Unless we know one of right now that's ready to go, I'm not selling this guy. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, because we're trying to get back to, I don't know, top 4 next season. That has to be the target. Top 4. Now, with that top 4, we're competing with Aston Villa, Newcastle, Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham. Who else is there? Nottingham Forest. If they decide that if they go on another one like they did this season, Nottingham Forest is up there as well. We're competing with at least 7, 8 teams who are also going to improve. If we get rid of Bruno Fernandes, we're not improving that team. We're not improving Manchester United at all if we get rid of this guy. I would say keep him from another season. I'll keep him for another season. So next season we get top 4, inshallah. We get top 4. After we get top 4, then we can start thinking about, okay, maybe get rid of Bruno and then bring someone else in. We've got Casemiro there. We need to get rid of Casemiro. The guy is raking in money. Again, he's not a bad player. It's just the fact that his legs can't carry him in this league. He can't do it in this league like he used to do it. So I don't know whose idea it was to spend that much money on him. But again, I can't fault what Casa's done. Casa's been good. It's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. But that's literally what this man has done, and everybody would think that, oh, you know what, it's a stat smashing, it is a stat smashing. It's not good. It's not this. It's not that. Well, I'll tell you, find me a better player in the league that's done what he's done. That's what I'll tell you. Find me a better player in this league that's done what Bruno has done this season, please. Is in a losing side, of course. The Martin Odegaard ain't better than him. Who else? Like, I don't understand. Like, and this is the problem. Everybody saying get rid of Bruno, do this, do that with Bruno. Bruno's not good enough. Who? Who are you going to go get that's better than Bruno? That's going to come to Manchester United right now. Who? I wouldn't get rid of him for 100 million euro, 100 million pounds. I do believe it is worth more than that to us. That to what we need him to be able to do is a very very big important player for us, and I feel like he's going to be a big player next season. With the right players and with the right attitude around him, I feel like we'll be much better. And we definitely 100% need to keep Bruno. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. Let me know what you think about on everything that I've talked about today. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment below on the video. Let me know what you guys think. If we get rid of Bruno, who do we get? If we don't get rid of Rasmus, then what other striker do we get? And yeah, let me know what your thoughts on Anthony, the incoming and outgoings, what other number eight is out there that you feel like he might be good enough for us to go inquire about, young talent, ready to go. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment below, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.